am Bright Mlekwa Tutor. So thank you very much for joining, and don't forget to double tap on the screen in order to like the live. All right. So in this video, we'll be handling, or rather focusing on rewrites involving adjectives. Rewrites involving adjectives. Rewrites involving adjectives. All right. So now the way it is like this. The first key thing that you must understand is what adjectives are. This word, adjective. So you must have an idea, or rather knowledge, when it comes to this word, which is adjective. So you must know that the word adjective is simply, you can say, is a word, okay, that talks more about a noun. So an adjective is simply a word that talks more about a noun, or others they can simply define it as is a word that modifies a noun. All right. So an adjective is simply a word that talks more about a what? A noun, or is a word that modifies a noun. So now, just from the simple definition, let me give you an example so that you it fully also. Say, for example, say e.g. can be a white dress. You've seen? My example, it reads a white dress. A white dress. So now here, white is an adjective. Why is white an adjective? Because it's talking more about what the dress looks like. It gives more meaning about the what? About the dress. Yes, we know that we have dresses, or there are dresses, but what color is it? It's white. So a white dress. So this word white dress. White represents a what? It represents an adjective because it talks more about what? About the dress. It talks more about the what? About the dress. Or it can be a sweet guava. You've seen? Good morning, Miss Jersey. Actually, here it's not morning, it's afternoon actually. It's afternoon here. Yeah, it's afternoon. How are you? Okay, Lisa. I am very much fine. How about you? I am very much fine, Lisa. How about you? How has been life in is it Mazaboga? Mazaboga also? Yes, I'm trying to sound as if I'm in I'm a real Tongas for now. Yeah. Thank you very much for joining, Miss Jazzy and also Lisa Hibanyama. All right, so now, yes, it's afternoon. Yes, it's afternoon here. Yes, thank you very much, Miss Jazzy. And how has been life? How are things going on? How are you doing? Actually, it's been long. All right, so in this video, we are simply handling rewrites involving adjectives. So rewrites involving adjectives. So particularly, this is English language. We are simply talking about rewrites involving adjectives. So mind you, the word adjective is a word that talks more about a noun. So an adjective is a word that talks more about a noun. An adjective is a word that talks more about a noun. Like for example, if I say a white dress, So here, our adjective here is what? It's white. Because white here is an adjective. And why is it an adjective? Because it is describing more of what the dress looks like. White here, it's describing more of what the dress looks like. Thank you very much, Miss Jazzy. I am doing fine. Thank you very, very much. Oh, you're at work. That's nice. So the word white represents an adjective. It talks more about how the dress looks what like. Then now also here another example, we have a sweet guava. So here our adjective here is what? Is the word sweet. Our adjective is the word sweet. Our adjective is the word sweet. Why is sweet our adjective? Because it's simply describing more of how the guava is, or rather how the guava tastes. Okay, so I think we have some ideas now when it comes to adjective. I've said it's a word that talks more about a noun. Like for example, a white dress or a white guava. So like for example, white here represents an adjective. Sweet here represents what? An adjective. That's how we can able to tell adjectives. All right. So now, rewrites that we will be handling this afternoon, they will be involving adjectives, whereby they'll just say begin using an adjective. The way rewrites are, it can be like this. They'll say, for example, they'll say, although the day, you've seen it's an example, this one, although the day is what, comma, he wore a coat. You have seen? Although the day is hot, he wore a coat. Although the day is hot, he wore a coat. Then they'll just say begin what? See? Begin what? So these are types of rewrites that we'll be handling this afternoon. Although the day is what? He wore a coat. Begin what? These are kinds of rewrites that we'll be handling as for now. So now, if you check very well, if you observe the way these rewrites are coming, it's very much important whereby one has some ideas on how we write these kinds of rewrites. Number one, you must know that when we talk about rewrites involving adjective, there is a pattern that we must follow. Number one, the pattern, it goes like this. It's more like the equation. So mind you, the adjective, this adjective will be what? Will be given. Like for example, here our adjective is what? It's hot, because it's describing more on how the day was. So adjective, then after adjective we have plus, then we have these two words such as and though. Okay, we have the word adjective. This adjective, you will be what? You will be given as the helping word. Then after, by the mention of the word adjective, which means the second thing that you must mention is the word as or though. It's just a matter of choosing here. The now plus what? The subject. Mind you, I normally say the subject is simply the person under discussion. It can be I, he, or I, he, or she, or the name of the person. So adjective plus the word as or though plus subject. Then now the result. Now you can say plus, let me say the verb or the main clause. Okay, so this is the strategy on how should what on how one should use it. Lisa Hiwanyama, how is it? Is it okay? Are you getting one or two things? All right, so That's the way it is. So this is the strategy, or rather the equation that one has to know. Thank you very, very much, Lisa. So adjective. So the adjective it will be given in the question. It will be the helping word, like for example, begin hot. Here, hot represents what? An adjective. Then after just mentioning the same adjective, you can choose between the two words. It can be hot as or hot though. You have seen? Then plus the subject, then plus the verb or the main clause. So now, since you have known this equation, it's high time now whereby I tell you this. Um, it's very much important whereby you know the adjectives, the adjective, they can be replaced with these words. So words like, let me say words like even though. Words like even though. Apart from the word even though, like for example, this word I can say although. Although. Although, and the word but. You have seen? Even though, although, and the word but. These, they are going to replace the adjectives, or adjectives, they can be replaced using these words. So if you check verbal, our question is saying what? Although the day is what, there's a comma, he wore a coat. Although the day is what, he wore a coat. Then begin what? So this what? It's going to replace the word although, because what here, since what here is an adjective, so you should not mention the word although in your sentence. All right. So when in your sentence, if there's a word but, if there's a word although, if there's a word even though, it must not be it must not be written. It must not be written in the actual sentence. It will be replaced with the word what. It will be replaced with the what? With the adjective. Okay, so here although, it will be what? Replaced with the word what, which means although it won't be seen in this kind of what sentence. Lisa, is it okay? Have you understood on these three words, even though, although, and but? So these words, they'll be replaced by an adjective. Is it okay, Lisa? So these words are more common in most of these rewrites. You are going to see a rewrites be starting with the words even though what, or although what, and also but. So these words, they will be replaced. They will be replaced by what? By an adjective. Is it okay, Lisa? Thank you very much, Lisa. Okay, so make sure that you know these words, even though, although, and but. They will be replaced by what? By the adjective. So what we're going to do, this is the format that we are going to use. It says adjective, the adjective it's given here, then plus. So by the mention of the adjective, which means the second word that you must write here, it can be either as or though. Not although, but though. Okay? You can say what, as, or what, though. You have seen, okay? So let us write it. You see. You say what, as, then we'll continue. What as the day, the day is, comma, you have seen the way I've written it. What as the day is, comma, he wore a coat. You have seen, full stop. What as the day is, comma, he wore a coat. Way too easy. Mind you, the only thing that you must understand, by the mention of the adjective, the second word that must come here, it can be either as or though. All right, then here you can just write it the way it is. So what as the day is, comma, he wore a coat. Or you can say what though, where there is as, here you say what though the day is, comma, he wore a coat. Let's write it, you see. So you see what though, See, though the day is, comma, he wore a coat. You've seen? What though the day is, comma, he wore a coat. That's all. Lisa, how is it? Are these rewrites difficult? How are they? Are they difficult, Lisa? From your own personal view, are these rewrites difficult? Thank you very much. Way too easy, right? Okay. Now let us look at these examples. So mind you, the adjective, it will be given as the helping words. Then now you must start by choosing either as or though, then the subjects, then plus the main, which means you just rewrite it the way it is. The result, you just rewrite it the way it is. So here, that's where the change is. You can say what as or what though. Thank you very much, Lisa. Now let us look at these examples 3 so that we say goodbye to this live. So number 1, even though the room was dark, she found the key. Even though the room was dark, she found the key. Begin dark. You have seen, ka? This is how the questions come. Even though the room was dark, she found the key. Begin dark. Number 2, although he is poor, he is generous. Although he is poor, he is generous. When someone he is generous simply means he is a giver. He gives. The number 3, Mrs. Milimo was poor, but she managed to send her 6 children to school. Mrs. Milimo was poor, but she managed to send her 6 children to school. So let us start now with number 1. Mind you, I've said even though, although, and but, they are going to be replaced with the what? Adjective. Thank you very much. So now here, dark. So how is it going to be written? So Lisa Hibanyama, what will be the answer on number 1? Even though the room was dark, she found the key. Try it, I see. You can try it, I see. Begin dark. Giving you 30 seconds. Try it. Write it down. You can try it down. You can write it down, actually, so that I see. Okay. Are you still thinking or writing? And don't forget to double tap the screen in order to like the live. Right. It's like Lisa, she's busy writing. Okay, so number 1, it reads, even though the room was dark, she found the key. Begin dark. Mind you here, dark is an adjective. Okay, so the word even though, it must not be here. Even though, it's going to be replaced with the word dark. So our answer to be, remember, dark as or dark though. That's the strategy. You can say dark as the what? As the room. As the room was. You have seen the way I'm writing it, huh? So I've just replaced this word. So it's dark as the room was. Okay, say comma, she found the key. Full stop. Dark as the room was, she found the key. Dark as the room was, she found the key. Or you can write it like this. You can say dark though, say dark though the room was, comma, she found the key. Full stop. Okay, dark as the room. Okay, you have left the word was. Okay, there's the word was. Lisa, you have seen? You have just left the word was, that's all, but the sentence is very much correct. It just was. Make sure that you see verbal. So dark as the room was. Don't just say dark as the room. Was what? So dark as the room was, comma, she found the key. Otherwise, you are following the concept, I can see. So, or dark though the room was, comma, she found the key. So, number 2, although he is poor, he is generous. Although he is poor, he is generous. So mind you, the word although, it will be replaced with the word poor. Okay, so we are going to write poor as or poor though. Okay, say poor as he is. You have seen? Going to say poor as he is, comma, he is generous. Full stop. Poor as he is generous. Or we can write it like poor though he is, comma, he is generous. Okay, Lisa, how are they? Are they difficult? Are these rewrites difficult? As we will be saying goodbye to the to this session. Are they okay, Lisa? How are they? Okay, they are so interesting, right? Okay, so number 3, Mrs. Milimo was poor, but she managed to send her 6 children to school. So mind you, I've said the words like although, I've said the words like even though, and the word but, they must be replaced by the what? By the adjective. So it says begin poor. So it will be poor as or poor though. Going to say poor as what? Mrs. Milimo was, which is the subject now. Poor as Mrs. Milimo was, comma, she managed to send her 6 children to school. Poor as Mrs. Milimo was, she managed to send her 6 children to school. Or poor though Mrs. Mind you, the name of the person must be capitalized, must be written in capital letters. So Mrs. Milimo, M capital. So poor though Mrs. Milimo was, comma, she she managed to send her 6 children to school. Full stop. So this is how you can handle rewrites involving adjectives. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. I hope that thank you very much. Thank you very much, Lisa. Thank you very much. So I'll be saying goodbye now. Thank you very much, Jazzy and also Lisa Hiwanyama for joining. Thank you very much. Okay, I'll be saying goodbye now. Bye bye, Lisa. Bye, and also Jazzy. Bye. All right.